this video.
Played it safe. No controlled substances, including alcohol, and you submit to random testing. We were like, all right. And this has had real world impact, and the jokes had to stop.
He acts like this is all fake. They found coke. They found a felony level, 25 grams, like a salesman's level of coke in your room with your hot wife, and your child tested positive. And he bemoans the rumor mills for sensationalizing his lifestyle. Like, it's unbelievable to me that this still hasn't sank in. He takes no accountability. I didn't even really, I don't know, I didn't have any optimism for him, but really just sitting here thinking about it, like, even now, he takes no accountability for anything, ever. Even, he's still blaming the rumor mills on the internet for his predicament, and not the 25-gram coke rock in his bedroom. Like, unreal. I remind you, several people reached out to the police with concerns. Mandatory reporters told the police they were concerned. Nick Rekieta, there is a clip of him near blackout and drunk talking about how he has to drive his kids around in 4 hours. It is impossible for someone that up to get sober at all in 4 hours. And there are people telling the police that they've seen Rekieta DUI and drop off their kids inebriated, which aligns perfectly with what we've seen firsthand. And it's not internet trolls. It's your preacher man. It's not internet trolls. It's Health and Human Services. And he's still going to be like, it should terrify you. There I was, drinking and driving with my children in the back seat, minding my own business, when suddenly Karen from Sunday school saw me. She had always been looking for a reason to get me out of the picture, and when she saw the open can of whiskey on my dashboard, she called the police. This could happen to any of you.
Because in this county, my case went fast.
There's kids involved.
Should terrify you.
You have a right to a speedy trial, Rekieta.
Considering the absolute dearth of evidence and accusations that they had. I know the internet.
What a defense! What a defense! So many people came out and said I was a dangerous alcoholic. There is no way that they could have processed all these different people saying that I was a danger to myself and my family. This is undue. How did they get probable cause with all these reports coming in? There's no way they could have handled this many people saying that I was a wreck. Come on, this should terrify all of you.
Made a ton of accusations. Guys, the county doesn't accuse me of any of the stuff that you do. Guys, I've used peace as a send-off forever.
It's just really pathetic that you say peace as a send-off, as if your monologue is done, and then you keep talking because you got to get the last word. There's no psychoanalysis there. It's just sad.
That won't violate.
It's not by proxy. It's not by proxy. I'm not asking you to do something through her. She has a right to consent to the release of the body cam footage. And she's not beholden to any court order about anything related to that. It's not by proxy. I'm offering her independently $1,000, by the way. That's still outstanding. So that's another why.
Josh, listen to yourself, man. Because I have control over her, apparently?
Yeah, you do. You for sure do. This little lady's disappeared off the face of the internet. She was someone who was like she was like the second member of the Still Tone Morning Show. She did like a morning broadcast. She was an active participant in your streams. And ever since this case, she still lives with you, but she's gone. She's not anywhere. Nobody hears from her. That's weird.
Like, what? Should I like use my puppet strings, or should I intimidate her? Like, what?
Give her a little bit of crack.
Position here. Just have her do it. Then it's not you. The credibility here is critical. Josh,
if you want to compare everything that we discuss in this to my two posts, it's like 1-to-1. There's very little, almost no reinterpreting what he's saying. I'm just rewording it to be more concise and to be not the exact language that he used.
Just put in an affidavit that
I don't know what in particular he's talking about because I asked him for clarity on this point, and he does not give me a response that meshes with my understanding of what I said. But there is a point where, I mean, he has said multiple times that he directly accused Health and Human Services Child Safety Supervisor Alicia Sweep of lying under oath directly. And that was something that I put into my affidavit, and I think it made it into the motion as well. If there's something that I said in the affidavit that he disagrees with, and I think that he's complaining about one thing in particular, but I don't know for sure because he just refuses to say it, because it would contradict his public perception of what he's trying to accomplish in regards to spreading rumors about how the police are handling his case.
I don't think Josh is malicious in any of this. I think he's myopic.
Consent to the release of the body cam footage, and the horror will end. The slobber mutt will be satiated. Why do you deny me? Why do you deny me the footage? The footage! What do you mean by lolly avatars? What do you mean by you fled the U.S.? Put those two things together. Like, this is 100% of everything he does all the time. He takes this dipshit poisonous concept, and then he coats it in this duplicitous kind of roundabout way of putting it, and then he insinuates it heavily, and if you try to grasp it and say you're full of shit, it slips through your fingers like jelly-like slime. Oh, I did not say that precisely. It doesn't work. I'm not a judge. I'm not an attorney. I don't have to prove. I don't have to quote you verbatim to prove something. I can show you what you said and what that means to an average, ordinary person. And sure, it may not be a defamation claim. I may not be able to sue you for it, but I know what you're saying. And the fact that he's so spineless, as if I'm hankering to go after him for defamation or something. Just be a man for once. Take accountability for your f***ed life, f***ed family, and take accountability for the shit you say. Just for once. Just one time. For the benefit of everybody. For our sanity. Stop being such a lying for 1 second. He's just literally going to say, and then cry and whinge. That's not what I said. You can't quote me directly on that. I only implied it roundabout.
Viking is a pedophile.
Like, there's nobody I can think of that could whinge. What an asinine point to make. He's desperately trying to say, like, everything that happens is inherently my fault, but it is my forum. I am liable for things that it does, but I don't oversee there's like 12,000 posts made a day. Believe it or not, I don't agree with everything that happens on it. But he's so clever. He's just so smart and clever. His word plays are just so, like, damn, dude, this guy is so smart. This dude, he thinks that he's the smartest man that has ever lived. Oh, did you catch that? And I'll replay that. Instant replay.
We did, and I said this, but me to the matter, because I noticed that Josh said that I said this, but I didn't say that. Actually, have specifically avoided saying that.
I
haven't said
dash. I haven't said it at all. Oh, did you mean to say that in your muckraking and rumor milling to try and seed as much doubt regarding the authenticity of the police findings that you very specifically in your public appearances and discussions with other people avoided directly stating that they might have planted the cocaine while trying to insinuate that as much as possible? Oh, no. Sorry, I didn't say that at all. It's not that I specifically avoided saying this one specific accusation while trying to say everything except that. I didn't say that at all. Didn't say that. Uh-oh. We may have a tacit admission there. Don't talk about your cases live on live stream, bro.